And we forget everything that happened today, at work or whatever we did. It's not important. Now we are in the present, here and now. Nothing else matters. Only me and my spirit. And the Kundalini. We can put our right hand on Mother Earth. And we can take the mantra to Sri Ganesha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
We can keep the right hand on Mother Earth. And we can pray to Sri Bhairava to purify our left side. Please purify my emotions and my desires. And please take away all the destroying thoughts and feelings in myself. All the worries and fears. All the things that want to destroy my mind with negativity and bad thoughts. You can take the mantra to Sri Bhairava.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Now we can take up the right hand on the lap. And we take the left hand and put it up into the sky. And here we can pray to Sri Hanumana to purify our right side. Please, Sri Hanumana, take away our over mental activities, our planning, our futuristic thinking. Please take away all the stress and heat within us. You can take the mantra to Sri Hanumana.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Namo Namaha.
Now we can take down the left hand and we put our attention in the central channel, a channel of spiritual ascent and dharma, the right behavior, the channel of evolution, the channel of the present. Here we want to be. We don't want to be left or right. We want to be in the center, where we can evolve, where we can ascend. We can take the mantra to Sri Mahalakshmi Ganesha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
We can feel the Kundalini raising from Muladhara up through all the chakras, touching the spirit in our heart and going up to the Sahasrara. We can put the attention in both our left heart and on the Sahasrara, on the top of our head. I am the pure spirit, Atma, light and love. I am not this body. I am not these emotions. I am not this intellect. I am not these thoughts. I am the pure spirit. Mantra to Sri Shiva Parvati.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Now we go with our attention into the left Vishuddhi. We can put our right hand there. We can massage a little bit if you want. And we can take the mantra to Sri Vishnumaya.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vishnumaya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
I will read some of the description of Sri Vishnumaya. You are the one who dwells in the lotus of the Vishuddhi chakra. You are dazzling like lightning. You are the sister of Sri Krishna. You are born at the same time of Sri Krishna. You are the one who sacrificed herself in order to announce the birth of Sri Krishna. You are the one who became lightning to announce the birth of Sri Krishna. You are the one whose chastity is protected by her brother. You are the one who cares for the spirituality of her brother. You are the one in the Mahabharata insisted on war with the Kauravas for the protection of chastity of women. You are the one who can enter into all the elements. You are the one who integrates heart and brain. You are the one who is quick acting. You are the one who burns away negativity. You are the powerful one whose electricity brings auspiciousness. You are the one who controls lightning, earthquakes, typhoons, and burning forests. You are the bestower of pure speech. And you are the one who empowers mantras. You are without ego. You are the bestower of true humility and the bestower of faith and confidence. You are the one who exposes negativity and destroys false sophistication. You are the one who protects respect for the grandparents. You are the one who guards respect for the mother principle. You are the power of a sister. You are the one who removes self-doubt. You are the bestower of courage. And you are the power of a woman. You are the one who gives deep knowledge of the subtle. You're the one who clears the path for self-realization. You are the one who does not tolerate sarcasm. You are the one who resides in the left Vishuddhi as Mahashakti. You are the one who incarnated as Sri Fatima, the pure sister and daughter of Muhammad. You are Shri Saraswati, who becomes the Vishnumaya Shakti at Hamsa Chakra. You are the one who destroys the demons who disturb the attention of realized souls. You are the goddess of agriculture. You are the fire power of the Ida Nadi, the left channel. You are the one who speaks the truth and purifies the ether. You are the power of womanhood. And you are the one who is worshipped every day. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And all these qualities are also in our personal, individual left Vishuddhi. And by worshipping Sri Vishnumaya, we can also get those qualities. We can once more take the mantra to Sri Vishnumaya.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vishnumaya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Now we go up to our Agnya. And here we forgive from our hearts. Everyone. I forgive everyone for everything. And I also forgive myself. And please, Lord Jesus Christ, destroy my ego and my superego. I don't want it anymore. I want to become completely free. Please take away my ego and my superego. And please make the path free for Mother Kundalini to rise through your door, through the narrow gate, into the brain, and enlighten all the 1,000 nerves in our brains, and open up our Sahasrara completely. Please, Mother Kundalini, Please open my Sahasrara. Please give me complete freedom by connecting me with this all-pervading energy, the Param Chaitanya. And with the attention on the Sahasrara, we can sing the 3 Sahasrara mantras.
Tvameva sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Tvameva sakshat Shri Kalki sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Tvameva sakshat Shri Kalki sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devi
We can sit a little while in silence, with our attention on our Sahasrara. And if still thoughts are coming, can just say, I forgive. And I forgive even my thoughts. I forgive. We can now watch a video from a yogi from Germany. His name is Philip. He's from Berlin. And he has been in Sahaja Yoga for a long, long time. And he has been also very close to Shimataji. And he's talking about the left Vishuddhi, all the qualities and of Sri Vishnumaya. So we will watch. The picture is not so good quality, but the sound is good. So we can start watching it now.
Today we focus a little bit on the left Vishuddhi chakra, and the left Vishuddhi chakra is a very, very vital and important energy center, and it has a great impact on our personality and also how we express our personality to the outside world. This chakra is ruled by Shri Vishnumaya, and Shri Vishnumaya is a very beautiful entity. Those of you who know a little bit the story of Shri Krishna, you will know that it was prophesied to his parents, Devaki and Vasudev, on their marriage day, that the 8th child of Devaki will kill Kamsa, the then king and a very evil demon, Rakshasa king, who ruled over the land at that time. And then Kamsa, upon hearing this prophecy about his own death, wanted to kill Devaki, but then Vasudeva interfered and he said, please don't kill my wife. We give you every child that will come from us, and you can kill it, but please protect the life and spare the life of my wife. And so they were captured in a kind of a prison, and every child successively was given to Kamsa, and he killed it. And when Sri Krishna was about to be born, he was exchanged after his birth in the same night with the child of Nanda and Yashoda from Gokul. And next morning, when Kamsa came to see the newborn child and found out that it was a girl, he still took her and wanted to behead her. But he was about to do so, but then she dissolved into nothingness, took the form of a lightning and disappeared. And a voice was heard, and she herself announced to Kamsa that the eighth child is born, is present, and that he will fulfill the prophecy of killing him. So this is the first attribute of this chakra is announcement. The announcement of truth, the announcement of the incarnation of Shri Krishna. And that is also reflected on a human level as a quality of the Shri, of the left Vishuddhi chakra, the Vishnumaya chakra, is that we get when this chakra is strong and when it is developed, we have the power to declare the truth. We have the power to stand by the truth. We have the power of courage. We have the power of exposing everything that is untrue, that is false, all kinds of false ideals, all kinds of false explanations, all kinds of artificial lifestyles, all kinds of artificial trends. Everything is exposed in front of this powerful chakra of Sri Vishnumaya, who has the quality of keeping us in reality, taking us out of illusion, taking us out of every kind of falseness, taking us out of any kind of artificiality. A person with a strongly developed left Vishuddhi chakra is a no-nonsense person. He will not accept anything that is not the truth. He will not accept anything that is artificial, false, or has no meaning. So it is really the degree of the development of our left Vishuddhi chakra really makes a difference between an ordinary person who is just following the trend, who has no opinion, who abides by all kinds of impact from the outside world. He follows every fashion trend, he follows every marketing trend, he follows advertisement. He has basically no own opinion. But the person who has, and he will also, not only has he no own opinion, but he will also betray his own ideals in order to be part of a trend, in order to obey the group pressure or the peer pressure. Not so a person with a strong left Vishuddhi chakra. Such a person will never follow anything that is wrong. Such a person will always stand by the truth. Such a person is full of self-respect, full of confidence, full of courage, and would never betray his own ideals. This is also the chakra of chastity. Sri Vishnumaya later, after her disappearance, she incarnated as Draupadi and got married to the 5 Pandavas. And it was actually her who was the cause of the Kurukshetra, the great battle between the Kauravas and the Pandavas, because her chastity was humiliated. And So the true reason of the Kurukshetra war is the defending of the chastity of a woman. And a real woman will always put her chastity first, will always worship her chastity, will always respect her chastity, will never throw herself away. And that is a sign of a strong left Vishuddhi chakra. Such a person will stand by Dharma, such a person will stand by righteousness, and such a person will never be sarcastic also. Such a person will be humble, but very, very clear in the defending and upholding of his Dharma and his ideal of truth. When this chakra is weak, then and it is weakened very much in the Western hemisphere, especially under the impact of the three religions of the Old Testament, where guilt is such an important factor, where sin is such an important factor, and where we grow up already with the heavy luggage of being guilty and being sinful. And that is having a strong negative impact on the left Vishuddhi, because when we carry this guilt in our lives, it is like sabotaging ourselves. It is like going against ourselves. It is like not allowing our own full personality to blossom and to express itself. There will always be the fear of guilt and the fear of being criticized, the fear of being not good enough, the fear of being impure, the fear of being not accepted, not respected. This is the chakra where we have issues with minority, with feeling bad, with feeling insufficient. Maybe also because we have been criticized all our life. Maybe also we did not receive enough love when we grew up. Maybe because we were never accepted as who we are and how we were. And so on and so on. It's a very psychological chakra that is very much having an impact on the development and expression of our personality. Such a person who has a very bad left Vishuddhi, will not openly express himself, but will always be kind of sly, will talk about behind the back of others, will be rather manipulative, but in the end will not have the courage to stand up and express his own opinion, stand up, express himself, and take his place in the world. He will always kind of play games, be manipulative, be behind somebody, but not openly present himself. Also, when it comes to a moment of truth, he will escape. He will not. He will kind of. It's a very typical story. You remember that Petrus betrayed Lord Jesus Christ 3 times, and whenever he was asked, "Do you know this person? Do you have anything to do with this person?" he would always deny his association with Lord Jesus Christ, which is a typical sign of somebody who has a weak left Vishuddhi and he was not able to stand by the truth, who is not able to stand by his own ideals. So this is a very, very wide subject, and one could be discussing this and talking about this forever, because it has such a multifolded impact on us individually, on our relationships, but also on the whole Western society, on the whole Western mindset. It has a tremendous impact, and we can see the consequences of a weak left Vishuddhi in so many areas of our life, in so many areas of society. And it is very worthwhile reflecting about it, understanding it, and correcting it. And in Sahaja Yoga, after self-realization, when we feel the condition of our chakras on our central nervous system, most of us will realize that we are catching on left Vishuddhi, and then there is the treatment of cleansing it with fire, with the arti of light and fire, with the candle. We can take out the negativity and gradually cleanse this chakra and develop a more healthy personality. It is also the chakra of the brother-sister relationship, the healthy relationship between man and woman who are not married. And this is a very important aspect of a person that is full of self-respect, that has a strong left Vishuddhi. Such a person will never be cheap, will never be flirtish, will never give herself away, will always defend his or her own chastity, her own purity, because she or he has a full knowledge of his or her own value. And such a person has a full knowledge also of the importance of upholding that chastity, of upholding dharma, and having self-respect and having a sense of value. A person with a weak left Vishuddhi instead, on the opposite, will be flirtish, will be cheap, will be giving in to any kind of impure relationships out of a lack of self-respect, just in order to get some feedback, some confirmation, some acknowledgement, or some short moment of love and affection, but trading away his own sense of value and self-respect.
And now we can move directly to the speech of Shimataji. We will see a 9-minute excerpt from Shimataji speaking about left Vishuddhi.
So the principle of ascent is to be in the center, to be in the balance, to be in the maryadas of the center, to be in the boundaries of the center is the principle. So what happens when we do not keep to the boundaries, to the maryadas? Then we get caught up. If we keep to maryadas, we can never be caught up. Many people say, why have the maryadas? Say, we have the maryada, the boundaries of this beautiful ashram here. And somebody is attacking you from all the sides, on all the sides of the void. So if you go out of the void, you get caught up. That's why you have to keep to the boundaries. And to keep to the boundaries is difficult when you have two problems. One is the ego, another is the superego. Now, as in the West, superego is not such a problem. Ego is the problem, and it has very, very subtle implications now. I can see the complicated style of egos we have. One is a gross like Khomeini style, which is dry, it's obvious, evident, everybody can condemn. That one is the one, either one corrects or gets completely destroyed. But ego, if it is of a stupid person, then he behaves in this manner only, that he doesn't know how to hide his ego in sophistication. But the Western ego is extremely sophisticated. The language, everything is very sophisticated. Like in English language, we'll say, I'm afraid I have to slap you. I'm sorry, I have to kill you. It's such a devious thing, you see. Once you said, I'm sorry, that means you have put a chocolate on top of that, isn't it? It's such a camouflage. Must understand. See, we must face as we are. We cannot be facing something else. But this is exactly what happens with sophistication, that we avoid facing ourselves. Today, though the day is of celebration, so in all humor we should understand what this stupid thing called ego is. In all humor, not in seriousness. But I don't want you to again feel guilty. Now, as I was explaining in the morning, how ego becomes, we left Vishuddhi. I mean, even before going to the hall, my attention on the hall, I get a big lump, just painful, horrible, excruciating. I mean, all the time it is there since I have been in the West. Can you imagine? It has never vanished. So this chakra is all the time working. Poor thing is so much now tired, Vishnumaya's chakra. So what happens really, we should see the physical side of it. It's very important to understand. You see, from childhood, if you are taught in a society like this, where you are an extrovert, you have to achieve something, some success or this and that, then the idea of strength is given to you. That it is weakness to tolerate something. Imagine, in Christian nations, that's the best part of it. I am sorry, I will kill you sort of thing. In Christian nation, you see, they have this thing, theory, that it is weakness, that if you tolerate anything, it is a weakness if you get dominated by someone. You can never be successful if you do like that. So unless and until you are possessed, you can never be obedient. This is what it is. Somebody has to possess you, absolutely possess you, like Hitler. Then you can be obedient. Otherwise, everybody has a big ego. As I had told you the story of the garbage cleaner. So everybody has a very, very big ego. Everybody wants to have their own way. And from childhood, you spoil your children too much. You spoil them, completely spoil them. All the time, you'll hug them, you'll hold them, you'll do too much. Children get spoiled. Think no end of themselves. And then on top of that, if you tell them that you should not tolerate anything, they become disobedient. So you do not know how to obey others in any way. Ego does not know how to obey because that is weakness. Obedience is weakness. So now, this poor thing, ego, has a limited thing. That is, this ego has a balloon which is limited. But it bursts when you get your paralysis and all those things. It does burst. But it is flexible also. So when the ego starts getting too much on top of the superego, then the superego can go up to a point. It is also there. So to get rid of the ego, people take drinks, drugs, just to push it back. So increase the ego, increase the superego. So the ego comes down. So you are playing between, then you have a hangover. Then it goes on like this, you see, works out. This is the modern solution they find for ego. All right. Otherwise, ego is too much. So when somebody says something to you, instead of facing up to it, supposing you find you have not been able to say, find a glass for me, a simple thing, like take it. You sulk. Why? Why should you sulk for that? Because there's another place where the ego can go is when you come round. You see, here it crosses at Vishuddhi. So when it is suppressed from the other side, it goes into that Vishuddhi. So then you get the left Vishuddhi. It is nothing but pure ego, believe me, it's pure ego. Because it has no other way to get in, it goes there. And that's how you sulk and think. Think, so you get more ego, you fill up your left side and you sulk. You never face. Now, the practical way, the central path is established by being in reality. Now, as a matter of habit, you must develop. Supposing something has gone wrong, tell yourself, yes, it has gone wrong because I have done the mistake. All right, why did I do the mistake? Because of this, so next time no.
I think we have some music now. We can meditate. And we can end today's program with lifting the Kundalini and taking Bandha.